Hello. It's countdown to Christmas. Yes, in exactly a week, and a day. Yeah, next week Friday will be the 24th. We will be on Christmas Day. But anyway, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Dudu K. Yes, I've since said I was gonna tell you what the K stands for. And I will. It's my surname, guys. Anyway, welcome to my channel. It's been a while. I'm feeling festive. It's a great day outside, and I'm feeling like hello. Yeah, so I just wanted to check in to say, guys, I'm still around. Yeah, I've moved to a new town. It's been hectic. I've been through a lot, and I will tell you all about it. Some of you who know my best companion, well, he would be here right now and kissing me all over. I'll be like furry all over. That's another story for another day. But today we dance and we celebrate and we say, Jesus, we see you, we know you coming, we love you. Thank you for being born, and thank you for being marvelous and saving us, dying for us, literally. Wow. It's a huge deal. It's a big thing, and I can only say, you know what? God, thank you. And to those who have family, those who have issues with family, this is not the time for that. Time on earth is so short, it's so small. Make amends, kiss, and be jolly, be merry, be happy. Let it be your come together, your reunion, and celebrate together as families, because wow, nobody knows when that time is gonna come. And since Corona came in, it has been apparent that in a short time we learned to know that death is an equalizer. We've had celebrities dying, rich people dying, bosses, and just your ordinary person to somebody who's poor. It doesn't even serve. It just takes anyone. As long as if you're human, you are on earth. Be humble, stay humble, live while you live, and just leave your mark, so that someday somebody can testify that you were here. I was here. I'm here right now, and I'm gonna enjoy it, and I want everybody else to enjoy it. So I'm saying mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh guys, my nails, I have a funny story about that. I have to tell you about this one. Okay, so my nails, I love nude colors. These are my natural nails, by the way. Yeah, they grow really strong and long. These are my natural nails, eh? And I love having nude colors so that it blends in with my dark tone. So the color was initially brownish. So last week when I was cooking, what happened is I was chopping up some ground raw turmeric. Yeah, it's this color, guys. So after chopping, I had stains on my nails. I was like, huh, what am I gonna do? So yesterday I was cooking again, and I had to use turmeric, because I love raw, and yeah, I love raw stuff. And so I was like, okay, I don't use the powder, so I just use the one that you get. Is it turmeric or is it curry? What is curry made out of? Yeah, well, that powder, that ground thing, that is turmeric. Yeah. So I took, after I like peeled it off, I took the skin and I started equalizing the color so that it doesn't look like it's stained. So now my nails are turmeric. It's gold though. It's gold. I love it. I love it. Yeah. And like for real, these are my nails. And yeah, I do shape them a bit. Yeah. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I should be looking at myself. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just excited. It's Christmas time, it's festive, it's here. And it's funny, I was just telling someone earlier that, you know what, growing up when we were young, Christmas was such a big hype. You know, you close schools like around uh, end of November, early December, if you say you've closed late, and then your parents just send you off. And to us, it was like a vacation. And now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, wow, okay, we were kids. They just wanted to have a breather. So they'll send us off to our home village, and we'd meet up with cousins, you know, where like there'll be room full of cousins and everything, and we would go and do all sorts of things. You know, I was a head girl. You know, we had shifts. Like today, it's us taking the goats and sheep to go and drink at the river. The following day, it's a rest day. It's not really a rest day. What you do is you remain, you cook and you pound, or you ground, you like pound what you call it, mealy meal, from the stocks, yeah, well, to make powder so that you can be able to cook. So you do domesticated ish, like domesticated chores when it's not your turn to go and be a herd, to be looking after the herd. And then the following day we do like that, so we'd exchange. And then on Christmas day, normally it would rain around this time, so you find that it was always a blessing that when it starts raining around this time, we don't have to go far as to deep into the bush where we go to the river, because now the herd can drink anywhere where it's nearby. So they would just drink maybe in water that's just stagnant on the way, and then grass everywhere is green. And every time it's your turn, you don't go too far, you just release them. And I remember we even had, we call it mantrane. It's like make home. I believe every kid, no matter where you are, you do that. So we had like a make home kind of a situation where we would have a father, a mother, sons, and we would take food from home. And you know, when you use like canned food and they throw away the tins, we take the tins and we go and cook. We build fire and we cook from the tins. It was just lovely, it was epic. And we would have houses, like real houses with stalks and branches of trees, and then we just make like our own little shelter. It was lovely. I remember it vividly, and it's so refreshing, it's so renewing. And I miss those days. Those were really golden. And when I was young, I used to know how to pick like your ground root, the eatable ones. I knew which were poisonous and which weren't, and we'd always like find ways in we get to eat while you are out there, because you normally eat in the morning and then you go and you stay the whole day without eating, and then you come back in the evening, and you definitely get hungry somewhere along the line. So what we do is you eat like wild berries and stuff like that on your way to and from herding the cattle. So it was fun. And around Christmas, on Christmas normally we would whoever is on shift, they don't go too far, and we bring back the herd earlier, and then we'd all have our new clothes. Yes. And in my home village, my mom's home village, they had what we called choir competitions, and I used to be in the choir. So in the evening when we come back from heading the carols, we go to practice. You know, it was beautiful, beautiful. So it was something that we looked forward to. It was so very nice. You know, the rest of the relatives come in, those who have been at work while we're already there, they now come in. It's fun, it's nice, there's food all around, laughter all around. And when you're young, you like belong anywhere, and everything is, you have no pressure, everything is routine, it's nice, it's a surprise, you get what you want, you know. I miss those days. Now you're old, and yeah, well, it has to be me who buy myself clothes, or me who buys other people clothes, or me who buy food. It's different. Back then, you went like rice, and believe me, rice and chicken were a delicacy. Like we only had those on Christmas Day. Yeah, well, I was fortunate enough that we'd have them even during the year, but for most it was like the one meal that we looked forward to, and we would have like pots full of fresh bakes. Like I would make scones at the you know what, I wish I could do this in my home language because I don't know most of these words, but we had this like a parchment bread thing that you do, and you cover and you put like coal on top and underneath the pot and all that. So we'd have a whole lot, and we'd have fat cakes, we'd have that, we'd have scones. It would be nice. We would have ginger beer. Oh my god. And that's what was the kids would drink, ginger beer. Yeah, so you know it's Christmas when you have that mix in together. New clothes, ginger beer, bountiful of bread. Because on a normal day, when we go, like in the morning when we go to look after cattle, what would happen is you eat like your mealy meal that remained from the day before. You eat it with milk, like with milk or with tea. And the tea was always so creamy because it had fresh goat milk. It was always so rich, always so you know what, oh, I'm salivating just thinking about it. So you'd have that, and instead of bread you'd have your leftover mealies. So it was just life. We used to it. It was like, okay, you cook once a day, and the rest of the day you don't eat. You just figure out what you're gonna eat, you know. So it was a great thing when on Christmas now we have so many bread. Like you can have that or this or that or that, and probably in the morning you have your bread with like maybe whatever kill that you made with the goat or the cow, with the liver and you know the other parts that are not the meat, you know. It was so nice. And I know for kids in my country and in other places, they still get hyped up, and I just want us to keep planting that seed. I know for sure, I don't have kids yet, but I know for sure that the day that I have kids, I'm just going to give them the ultimate experience. I'm going to make sure that they too get to experience it like I experienced it, where they go to the cattle post, where they go to the lands and the village and meet their cousins and everyone, and it's just one big happy family. Woo-hoo. But right now, I just knocked off. So, and I'll still be at work even on Monday. So, ooh, I'm probably just gonna go to home on Friday, and then luckily I have Monday off on the 27th. So I'll be back to work on the 28th. So, yeah, adulting sucks, but gratitude remains big in my heart, and I'm grateful that God sent us His only begotten child, the one and only Jesus, to come and die for us, and for us to be able to commemorate or to remember Him and live and rejoice in this day that a King was born, our Savior was born on this day so many years ago, and we are here because of Him, and we are redeemed, renewed, and we are given that possibility of living a life free of sin, living a life of awesomeness and truthness by asking for forgiveness and knowing that He died for us so that our sins may be forgiven. So yeah, guys, it was meant to be like a short. I got carried away. I'm talking about Christmas. Who doesn't get carried away talking about Christmas? Like, who? Anyway, I love y'all and enjoy your Christmas. Joy to the world. The world has come. Da-da-dum. I am going to watch myself some Christmas movies. That's what I'll be doing this weekend. Yeah, and work. And prayer. Always with an armor of gratitude. I love you, world. Mwah. Mwah.